So to help me with the speech this morning, and so the Icebreaker speech is an introduction of oneself. And so to help me with the speech this morning, I grabbed a big bag of fan mail from my closet today that I haven't been able to get to yet. It's one of many bags, and so I'm going to pick some letters at random from some of my fans and answer the questions that they have. And I think some of the questions might be personal questions. So yeah, just pick a letter at random. So the first letter says, Dear Graham, you're incredibly talented and good looking. Will you marry me? Signed, Oprah Winfrey. I get a lot of these. The answer is no, I will not marry Oprah Winfrey.
Why not?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why not? Maybe I will.
That's another speech.
Yeah. All right, so my next letter. Dear Graham, I am your biggest fan, but I don't really know that much about you. Why don't you give me a rundown on your background? Okay, that's a pretty fair question. And that one's signed Justin Trudeau. Well, Justin, I was born in the small town of Rocky Mountain House, grew up there, went to university at the U of A when I was done high school, worked for a couple years with a not-for-profit organization called Skills Canada, and so it was a program management, coordinating something called the skills competition, which is like an Olympics for skilled trades and technologies, like a carpentry event. And then I was kind of looking for something more interesting. I was finding it a little boring, so I got into accounting, and now I work as a chartered accountant at a firm in Red Deer. So that's my professional background, and so in between there, I also did a kind of a post degree in accounting too, to pick up some accounting prerequisites. As well, I've also worked as a mailman for a year, which is where I got the nice mail. I mean the mail. I mean the Canada Post delivered it to me with all the phone mail.
You wore the bag, you didn't steal it?
No, it's borrowed. It's on loan. Don't worry. So the next letter. Incredibly good-looking, talented. Blah, blah, blah. So I read somewhere you like to read a fair amount. Why don't you tell me what you like to read? Signed, Tom Hanks. Well, Tom. So yeah, I'd say that reading is kind of a relaxing activity that I do, and I've gone through different phases where I've liked to read different subjects. Probably one of the biggest subjects I've enjoyed reading is about history, and specifically reading historical fiction type books. But I always find it a challenge after the book to do some research and find out what's actual history and what's made up. And I've also recently been going through a bit of a science fiction phase as well. And most recently I've probably read a book called The Third Reich, and it's a historical fiction trilogy that anyways, I really enjoyed it. It would be another speech to get into that book in detail. Next letter, let's see who my next fan is. I'll wait. Dear Graham, incredibly good looking, talented. So when you get together with some of your friends, what are some types of activities that you like to do? And so I would say that, so to answer that question, that one's signed Kim Kardashian as well. So to answer that question, I'd say that this past weekend, some friends and I have been getting together, some old high school friends have been getting together for about 10 years, once a summer, and going on a camping weekend. And we play board games a lot. And so we played a game called The Seventh Continent, which was a very involved, complicated board game. And we also play kind of miscellaneous outdoor games, which will have a frisbee golf tournament. And does anybody know what the game of spike ball is? Has anybody played spike ball? That's been a recent favorite. So the game of spike ball is, it's kind of like volleyball where you hit a ball back and forth, except instead of the net, on the ground, there's kind of like a little trampoline. And so you hit the ball off of the trampoline, and that counts as hitting the net, as hitting over the net. So you hit the ball off the trampoline, it bounces up. So you kind of spike it onto the trampoline, bounces up, and the other team plays it, and then bounces it back. That's the game of spike ball. So I'd say the activities we do are mainly board games and often some type of random miscellaneous outdoor game, sometimes invented. Dear Graham, you are incredibly good looking and talented. Would you describe yourself as a Wayne Gretzky or a Kelly Buckberger? Signed, Glenn Saber. So I'm not sure what that question means, but I think it means that like a Wayne Gretzky is like a naturally gifted person, and Kelly Buckberger is like a hardworking type of person. Does everybody know what Kelly Buckberger is? Okay. So I'd say I'm definitely a Kelly Buckberger. I'm a hard worker, kind of a focused, determined hard worker, more so than a gracefully talented individual. Dear Graham, you are incredibly talented and good looking. What did you do on your last vacation? And when was it? Signed, Gene Simmons. Well, Gene, my last significant vacation, though maybe I had a minor one in between, was actually last October. And so it was one of my favorite things, probably went on a road trip and I drove down to California. And I like cycling a lot, so I spent 2 weeks cycling the roads around northern California and southern Oregon. Kind of made my way down to San Francisco. And so I'd say I found a little activity that I like to do, which is visit a big American city, rent a bike, and just kind of bike around the city and explore the city for a couple days. So I did that in San Francisco. And so I did that in Seattle as well, and I think I'm going to do that in New York as well, which is probably going to be my next destination. Dear Graham, I'm your biggest fan. You're incredibly good looking and talented. My haircut's getting a little stale, but I really like your haircut. Where do you get your haircut? P.S. I paid off some Russian marketing professionals to help me with an election. Would appreciate your thoughts on it. Signed, Don Trump. Well, Don, I can't really help you with the election thing, but I get my haircut most often at the Tommy Guns on 67th Street, the north. Not too far from here. I forget what that shopping center is called. That's where I get my haircut. But in a pinch, I'll get it cut at the at Parkland Mall. There's a little walk-in place, and so if Tommy Guns is busy, I'll go to the walk-in place. Major fan. I heard that you recently signed up for Toastmasters. Why don't you tell us why you signed up for Toastmasters and what your goals are? Signed, Mr. Bean. Well, Mr. Bean, I'm very honored by all these fans that I have to say. Well, Mr. Bean, I signed up for Toastmasters really to improve my leadership, communication, interpersonal skills, but not just improve those, but exercise them as well, kind of on a continuous basis. And so some of my goals, I'd say, are to think better on my feet, which is why I didn't make a lot of notes for this speech or thought too much about it, but kind of made it so I had to think about what I was saying as I was going through it. And also kind of improve my ability to just kind of think and stay calm under pressure in, I guess, high pressure, high anxiety type of situations. That is my speech. So thank you.